Good afternoon, everybody, or good evening, or good morning. Put my phone on silent. Oh, that's the Twitch notification telling me that I've started streaming. Yeah, thanks, because that's what I want. Welcome to the stream, everybody. My name is CaptDaf, and today I will be picking up Divinity Original Sin from where we left off last time. I forgot to blatantly do research on one of the issues that we have not covered yet, so we might just skip that and go straight into Act 2, which is the new area, a new forest. We've defeated Act 1 and stuff like that. In recent Dave history, yeah, stuff's been happening. Prior to applying for a couple of jobs, I was actually able to apply for one of them, and one of them I wasn't because stuff happened. Like, yep, thanks. So that was very dispiriting, but carry on, as they say. Let's get the game launched. Dwelling on that even more than I already have been, and then we can keep going with the thing and the what's it. You know what I mean. Good morning, Mr. B. Welcome to the stream. Certainly going to be morning for you, I'm pretty sure. My world clock is a bit out of place. We're still at +11, and it's 12:30 in the afternoon. So yeah, it sounds like it should be definitely into the morning. Yeah, 1:30. Let's continue. It's been a while since I've played Divinity, since I've streamed Divinity. Mostly because I'd been focusing on trying to get my job application in for that job. Soul Search, hello, welcome to the stream. And because I was focused on that, I wasn't taking the time out to stream or anything else. And there were a couple of days where it just sort of didn't line up anyway. And then yeah, focusing on that for a week and then not being able to actually do that really kind of sucked. Hi, where's the exit? Oh, it's this way. Looks so shut. Ah, because I was out of range. We don't have to walk back. We can you know what, let's go to the end of time. We haven't been to the end of time since we've been there.
Welcome back, Source Hunters. I've been eagerly expecting you. You found another starstone, haven't you? Go on. Ask me how I know.
We did, and oh wow, did it make a lot of noise and lightning. There was a huge lightning display, and there was some blue things that hit us all, and the rift travel button lit up, and I guess maybe that should have been a clue.
Mere child's play when you know what to look for, and luckily, I do. Do you remember when you first arrived on this plane, when the dormant portal that led us to this hall sprang to life?
Yes.
It's happened again, my friend. Another portal has reignited. The end of time is growing by the stone.
Yay.
It's all connected somehow. You, this place, the void, the stones. Soon we'll have unraveled the whole truth. Oh, how I do love a good mystery.
And?
You don't imagine that I'd presume to explore it before you? No, that would be most unmannerly.
I wouldn't mind
not to
if you
mention, well,
stuck your head through it.
No, I'm sure it's nothing. It's just that beyond the portal, I sense a, well, A presence that I can't quite account for.
I
It is
see.
at once powerful and faint. Perhaps only a shadow, perhaps more.
Alright.
But this is only speculation, of course. Come, let me show you the way. Once you're through, you'll be able to report exactly what we're
Alright,
dealing with.
what was... It's a party animal. I'd like to go this way and talk to the party animal. I can't. Even though I have speak to animals, I can't speak to it. Alright, well these portals here are still... These are all still inactive. This is the sort of a blue thing and I sort of expected that one too. I think maybe there might be a lot more to this place than I know. The last chest. We'll speak to the Weaver of Time again.
How welcome you are upon this realm, our most honored guest.
We had this conversation
in the
already?
ethereal threads, the drift of continents, except...
I'm pretty sure we have. I don't know, Oh, this one here it looks like. The Hall of Heroes. Well, what could possibly be wrong with that?
I wonder who awaits you in the next chamber. I wonder what they'll say.
Oh, cool. Depending on where they are on the screen, it affects the left-right balance of the conversation. That's pretty cool. Alright, the Hall of Heroes. Ain't we just?
What an impressive room.
So it is a hall fit for kings.
Start book. Ancient diary. More books. Okay, well let me get my searching for things gear on.
I thought my luck had run out.
Nothing. Nothing. Really? The war has been won. The war's not won. Our victory is now inevitable, a fact, a certainty. One might say these last battles we waged are therefore pointless conflicts, but the enemy won't relent, so be it. Truth be told, I relish in their stubbornness. Give me bloody combat, give me the thrill of the front line. I shall be the first to break their ranks and the last to leave the battlefield. But you've been so absent lately. Goes without saying I prefer to see you by my side. We shall meet again at the funeral, I suppose. Until then, I bid you adieu. We don't know who Cassandra, or we sort of know who Cassandra is. A Forge of Souls. Snull Forge. Yeah, okay, cool. Got to find the witch. I'm pretty sure we went through all this last time. Zigzags welcomed us back to the end of time after we found another Starstone. His suspicions were correct. Starstone grows the end of time and another portal has become active. How to find out? We found a letter belonging to a general who fought in the Great War. This officer of the opinion that though the war is virtually won, he simply can't get enough of bloody carnage. Fellow officer who he shall meet at a funeral. Yeah, I haven't really either, sort of, soul search. A spoon at the end of time, knife at the end of time, a fork at the end of time, cups at the end of time. Wow, okay, I don't think I need any of this. In victory, life has taken an unreal turn. Everywhere I go, it seems, I am revered not unlike a god. People feel graced when I look them in the eye, considering it a blessing. Children try to touch my hand or sleeve, believing it will bring them good luck. The absurdity of it all is staggering. Above all, I wish I had more time to myself. The much-needed peace of mind, now that peace is finally in sight. Peace of mind. The closing of the coffin was seared into my sight. The dull thud of stone on stone echoes still. You may relish in combat still, but I have lost all appetite for carnage. This is a reply. A second general's mixed feelings after a great victory. Everywhere this commander goes, she is greeted with the utmost esteem, but she herself feels undeserving of this praise somehow. Can we find any more? That's not how we move the map around. John Smithen, okay. I'm going to ignore that for now. Here's an ancient letter. Esteemed generals, all of Riverlon thanks you, all of Riverlon is in your debt. Gods and kings bow before you both, and it is right and proper that they do so. Even they had thought all was lost, but the world was to meet its end. But you turned the tide. That was all. Many have fallen, so very, very many. And I know you have suffered a great personal loss as well. Know, generals, that I sympathize deeply. So let us meet in the Hall of Heroes, which is where we are right now, both to celebrate and to remember, to honor the living and to honor the dead. Signed, Henry, son of William, righteous king of Ferrol. Oh, no log update this time. Okay. Yes. We're not going up any of the other stairs. So we can talk to John Smithen, or we can talk to, as the start. Oh, just through here. And some stars and whatnot. Anything else through here? No? Alright, let's recast Lucky.
My stars shine brightly today.
What the hell? Nothing. Well, that's disappointing. Alright, well, let's talk to her.
It cannot be you, but it can only be you, the Guardians. Those I deceived. Those that deserted me.
Wow.
But oh, how
I didn't put the lucky
weak you have
boots on,
become.
idiot.
As weak as you used to be strong. Look about you. You used to lead, and now you follow. Ignorant of your faults, and ignorant of your fate.
Well.
That it has come to this. Woe to the world that it has come to this.
See, there's another,
He won't believe me, the fiend.
I've unlocked the Hall of Heroes. If I dismiss my companions, they will come here to rest. Oh, this is fantastic news. This means we can go and get the other dude who's stuck in the well instead of, there's nothing here. Alright, we can talk to John Smithen, I guess. But the other dude, who is in the middle of town, we can talk to him.
Well, wouldn't you look fine with a strapping warrior at your side? Or is it mages you prefer?
Oh, he's a fixer.
Take your pick of
This
my
guy's a
swords
fixer.
for hire. Of course, Chief. But maybe you ought to get rid of some of your old ones first. Never does well to sour one batch in sight of the other.
I wanted to see what you had on offer first. Oh, I should go to the beach and do some selling. Let's do that. Harbour. Oh. Our log updated as we travelled. Interesting.
I can't even smell the sea air over this rot.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that we, a lot of stuff here that we haven't, covered.
Let your fish in the sea,
Let's duck out here first. And visit the shop. Go to the shop first. I'm still using the orc armor that I accidentally found after digging up an orc after promising that I wouldn't. But it wasn't buried at like an orc totem thing. It wasn't my fault. F5. Alright, do I have all of the stuff that needs to be sold? Strength and charisma. Is charisma better than... Is +1 charisma better than +1 bartering? I don't know. Maybe? Put this one on and find out. Okay, I don't need to know why I have that anymore. I don't need it. I didn't lock it on my way out. Or did I? Well, I don't need that. I can completely get rid of that. Alright, is everything in here repaired up? Have we repaired? No, let's repair that. 60, 70, 40. This looks like stuff that I could have been doing off stream, if you know what I mean. And I'm a little bit sorry that I haven't. But would have been busy doing stuff. Ghost Guy can have those and that. See, they're my lucky boots that I'm meant to be wearing. Oh no! Oh, they both have lucky on them. Well, I guess I can sell those then. It's Joe Scar's boots at the moment. 21 armor. Yeah, I'm not getting rid of that. Oh, yeah, let's learn that. Meant to do that, and then I forgot. Well, I'm glad I looked into that. Okay, good, so I can sell those. 38 armor. Chest. $42. 48. 44. Okay. Well, we can get rid of that. Wait, where did it go? This one. We can get rid of that. Okay. Yep. We haven't even identified some of this stuff. Oh yeah, taping 2 sticks together. That's cool. 60. Oh, well, will you look at that? They're a direct upgrade to what I'm currently wearing. Except it's earth resistance instead of air resistance. Alright, well, I might keep these then. That normally happens, Soul Search. You normally just, you know, grow up a little bit and it's fine. 1 sneaking plus a bunch of movement. 2 initiative. Plus 1 pickpocketing. But immunity to slowed and movement is why she's wearing it. Well, if I end up getting a rogue, then I could, I mean, I've wasted a point in lockpicking, but oh well. I mean, that's a pretty good club, but isn't gonna beat, where's my other one? That one. Alright, you're gonna beat this? +1 strength, +1 shield specialist. The +1 strength and the +1 shield specialist make up for a lot of that minimum damage that it's missing. Mai's 20 minimum damage, but +1 strength means all of his strength-based abilities work better. +1 shield specialist means he's got a better chance of blocking, an extra 5% chance of blocking stuff. 15% chance to set knockdown. I mean, in fact, apart from the fact that he almost never uses melee. So we can sell that if she has the coin. Alright, let's F5 and then do some trading.
Yes, good friend. I'm quite busy finding for the moment, but if there's something you'd
35.
like to buy,
I'm
I
going
can
to
set
cancel.
all that- Goodbye then, good friend. Goodbye.
And then I'm going to put the charisma thing on and I'm going to talk to her again.
Yes, good friend. I'm quite busy
40,
finding
okay.
for the moment, but if there's something you'd like to buy,
So
I
the
can set
star
all that
is
aside
better,
for a
but
few
let's
delicious
check the
moments.
prices. Okay, so let's see, something that we can test properly. This witchcraft book, 777.
Goodbye there, good friend. Yes, good friend. I'm quite busy finding for the moment. But if there's
752.
something you'd like to
So
buy, I could
bartering
set all
is
that
better
aside
than the
for a few
reputation.
delicious moments.
Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. I don't want to sell it because it's unique. We will... Oh, +1 strength. Minus half a movement though. It's a lot. It's two-handed and it's slashing. Alright, so we're not going to use it, but I want to hang on to it. I'm not going to sell stuff like that. Do I want to sell Rage? Divine Light we already know. Whirlwind. I could certainly learn that. It would sort of require melee weapons, which I'm really not using. But I think it's better than Rage. I don't know. I still haven't tested how range works with wands. Ukulele, banjo, guitar, yeah, they're all pretty much the same instrument. And harmonica. Yeah, I had a harmonica back when I was a kid. Or rather, my dad had one. That I used from time to time. What do I want to keep slashing weapon? I'm gonna sell the dual wield. I don't have points in dual wielding, so I'm gonna sell that. Do I really need this wood axe? It weighs 6 pounds. Does Joescar have one? She has a splitting maul. Okay, so I don't need this wood axe. Okay, it's only worth 1 coin, but it's worth 6 pounds for crying out loud. I want to get rid of it. One-handed slashing, level 7. I upgrade these things yet? Like, that's pretty basic. I'm just gonna get rid of it. Two-handed slashing and fire. Oh wow, that is so cool. That is a really cool two-handed weapon. 137 damage and 20 fire. 5% crit chance, a lot of health. Knockdown and burning. Wow. And it's a sai, that would look really cool. But again, I don't really need it. Do I need these? They don't have any elemental stuff, they've just got hit points on them. I'm gonna sell these off. I'm gonna go ahead and assume that if +1 leadership, these push daggers as well. Level 5 daggers. Get out of here, level 5 daggers. That one does nothing. I know Baird has a couple of push daggers. I don't really know why, again. I don't need this. 17 from that helmet, but perception and sight and initiative. No, I mean, eventually it's gonna need replacing. Yeah, that's that thing that we didn't want. I can get rid of that, and that, and that, and that. Okay. I've already got +1 con. +1 con versus all of that. I can probably get rid of this. Plus 0.1 movement. Whee! 23 points though, but I don't need either of these. I don't need this either. The immune to feared is never going to get replaced, let's be honest. Got rid of the crafting stuff. Poison resistance, I mean, maybe it might be handy. Initiative and hit points, nothing. These do nothing and require strength to use. I might hang on to that so I can get rid of... That's initiative, isn't it? Lockpicking? Yeah, I can get rid of that by now. I've read all of these. I could take them back to the library, or I could just sell them. And sell those. Yeah, both of them. Is there anything else in here? Hey, I don't need 2 cooking pots. A blank earth skill book. Yeah, I mean, I probably want to hang on to that. Oh, the Legend of the Were-Sheik. We haven't investigated that fully yet either. I mean, it's worth a lot of gold, but it's a unique item, so I probably want to, you know... Ah, soul search. Oh no. Why? What's... Oh no. I hate to think what's on your video camera that your college roommate borrowed in college without telling you about it. Oh, this could be really bad. Soul Search, did you discover more about your college roommate than you wanted to know? +4 movement is actually pretty reasonable, +1 perception, but I've got a lot of perception rings already. So I don't really need that. And it's not weighing a lot, but it's just taking up space. I guess on the off chance I need a poison resistance. She doesn't have a lot of gold anyway as well, so I need to counterbalance a lot of this stuff by buying... Ooh, check this shit out. +1 leadership, +2 initiative, 36 armor. Yeah, I think we're gonna buy that. I can't remember exactly what I can't remember what Jahan is wearing. Oh, how I really wish a lucky rabbit's paw. This is all the stuff that we've previously sold them, except for these things. All of these paintings, stuff we've already sold her. These books, already sold her. Uh-huh. +1 pickpocketing, +46 hit points. Level 6, level 2, level 10. Yeah, okay. Level 2, level 6. Oh, new sarongs. +2 initiative, +14% fire resistance. Now that might be worth something. Yeah, that's probably worth getting. How far out am I? About 800? That's gonna make it about 800 the other way. 900 the other way. Level 6. Push daggers, I don't need. Jahan's old quarterstaff. 7. Summon spider, we already know. Drain willpower. I'm gonna teach anyone 600 gold. Initiative. The cool thing about Lucky Charm is that it increases your chance to hit a little bit and helps you find things. Initiative just lets you go better. Go first in the initiative order. I don't want to sell any of these wands. I can sell this. I don't need that. I don't really need... I'm never gonna use it, really. Two-handed means I'm giving up my shield as well as my distance. No, that's the best. Yeah, we'll just yeah. The only reason I want to keep this scythe is because it's a scythe and it looks cool. Let's get rid of it. This, if Magnum was not sword and board or wand and board, then this would be excellent, but I just, yeah, no. It's a really good two-handed weapon. But I'm gonna sell it off. Yeah, these scrolls barely sell for anything. Mind you, I'm barely getting anything for this gear compared to... Do I need this? No. Is it unique? Yes. Is that why I'm keeping it? Absolutely. So that leaves her with 200 gold. Her inventory and her gold will reset like every day and when you level up. So in this much XP, her stuff will reset. Her stock will reset and her gold will reset. Where was the other strong? Here it is. Water and earth resistance. Yeah, I'd rather have the initiative really than anything else. Fire resistance is cool. We get that a lot. Yeah, we don't really need her boots, but 169 and we would have got maybe like 30 or something for them. The markup's pretty bad. Okay. Let's do this. I could be investing in Charla by giving her items, and then that will pay off in the long run, but the amount that you give her, and it means I absolutely have to keep coming back to her the whole time. So I'm just going to do this. So this is going to be for Jahan. I really wish that I could just see what he's wearing without having to cancel the whole thing. Which means what I need to do next time is, or in the future, go through, see what stuff I might want to buy first, measure those off, and then sell things. Okay, let's do this. Alright. Cool. Close that. Thank you. Thanks, bye. Alright. Send that to Jahan. And how much initiative do I have? 13. And Joescar has 16. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna wear this. Oh look, now I don't need this. I can get another 2 gold for that. Let's put that back on. What was the other thing that I bought? Oh, right, the sarong, and I kept it. Right, and put that back on. And then Sort everything by type. And then continue sorting everything by type. I don't know why when you sort things by type, they don't, it doesn't sort all the subcategories as well. Alright, let's see what he's already wearing. Oh, leadership and 18 hit points. Okay, so this is an excellent upgrade. The armor rating itself is probably worth it. Check out the fucking durability on this thing. 130 versus 30. That is wonderful. We can repair that. Yeah, I don't need either of these now. I can send these back to... no, 19. This is 15 but perception and 13 but perception. If these had perception instead of leadership, I would send them on over, but they both need perception to hit things at a distance. So I'll send these back to Magnum and we can sell those off. By type. Yeah, I wish I hadn't bought that. I can, well, there's no point sorting that by type. I can upgrade it, apparently. Apparently that's a thing. But yeah. I've got all these skill books for... I need to combine it with something to do it, though. I'm not sure what. That as well. Okay, Baird, how are you going? You've got some scoundrel books. What are you using at the moment? Yeah, I mean you're losing 1 willpower to that, but that's probably worth it. And you've got those if for whatever reason. And that because, oh, Lawmaster. Yep, okay, cool. That seems to track. Alright, and you... Midnight Oil, Earth Absorption, yeah. Why didn't I learn that? Why didn't I learn that? Did I run out of novice spell slots? I sure did. Alright. Well, that's a very good reason why I didn't learn it. See how that works. Yeah, I know I have the bucket. That's cool. Probably do better than that level 6. Level 6 wand though. Alright. Where are you? I'm gonna sell the rest of those things. Oh, I did that. Bartering. Sorry, my apologies.
Yes, good friend.
I must have
I'm quite
clipped
busy finding for the
a
moment, but if there's
I must have
something
clipped
you'd
a
like
button
to buy,
that
I could set all
changed
that aside
to
for a
was
few delicious moments.
we're actually still waiting for the bus. Ah, soul search. Alright, so what are we getting rid of? This and this. Oh, they're worth a little more than I thought they were worth. Okay, that's cool. What else was I getting rid of? There was something else I was getting rid of. Oh, I can get rid of that. Ah, the other sash, right. It's a wrong. Okay, well, quite enough for that. How about if I take this one back? 242 out of 203. 172. Well, I guess that'll do. Cool. Thanks. Bye.
Bye then, good friend.
Well, every bit counts, I suppose. Remove empties. Remove empty. Alright, cool. Ah, that's what it is. Alright, it's the F1 keys, but it's F1, F2, F3, F4, but they're my G keys, so I didn't realize that I've put F3 right next to escape. And that's how that happened. Alright, good to know. Yeah. Yeah, no, she won't be bunking with the guys. Bunking with the guys. Bunking with... Oh. I can search these crates. Well, okay, F1. Now that I know I can do that.
We harvest the benefits
I
of
thought
fate.
my luck had run out.
Nothing. Something. Nothing. Oh, that's just great. I guess I'll send that to Joestar. Assuming that she already has one. Alright, and... yeah, if you could just... I need to... Cool, which means I need slightly more healing even again. Okay, how long's that been? 45 minutes and we're sort of ready to start.
A stitch in time, eh, friends?
Let's get back to town. We need to talk to Lieutenant what's her name. And I'm pretty sure we need to speak to Unsinkable Sam as well. I'll F5 as we're running through here in case I don't... Yeah, she'll get to know like her unit and stuff like that. Or squad or whatever they're calling it these days. Hi.
Salutations, Source Hunter.
Let's discuss the undead.
This cannot be. Can it? You have found one of the sources of the undead and sent it back into oblivion. But that is fantastic. Never have I seen such heroism. Hope breaks through after 2 years of absolute darkness. Sicil remains under threat, yes, but finally it has been proven even the dead can be vanquished. To think, Feliron too was behind these horrors all along.
I know.
A man who treated the wounds I obtained in battle, who comforted me when my agony was great.
It's crazy.
Such a pity. Sicil is in your debt.
Yeah, oh damn it, a reputation. We should have done this before we went shopping.
Rex is dead and no
Fuck.
one but you could have done this glorious deed.
We should have done that before we went shopping because we just got a reputation boost and that makes our shopping better. That's what the stars are in the shopping section. I'd like to talk about some matters concerning the Legion.
I shall be very glad to share what information
Expeditions
I can
into
give you.
hostile
By all
territory.
means.
Regarding the old church.
For 2 years, all news has been bad news, and clearly nothing has changed. More dead, more undead, and more letters to write home to grieving widows and widowers. Still, I thank you for telling me,
We got
Source
some
Hunter.
XP.
Knowledge is better than uncertainty.
About those burial mounds.
Burial mounds and necromancers should be like peas in a pod, those. Could these be where the undead outbreak originated?
Maybe.
My legionnaires. They all perished. How fate has treated them wantonly.
I think we already handed this one
And
in.
the archaeologist didn't make it back either.
Oh yeah, this was that was when we got the reputation -1. Because the archaeologist went, alright, cover me on the way back to town, and then ran out and got himself killed while I was still exploring the building.
Lost another 4 brave souls. But I'm so very happy for the 2 that did make it back. They've truly earned that. So I did. The chances
Yeah,
of
we've covered that already. Alright, we are done here. The Undead Scourge, destroying Brachus Rex and ending the plague of undead that tortured Sicil. And also, we informed Lieutenant Selena about the fate of Legionnaires. We sent on an expedition to the old church. She lamented their deaths and undeaths, but thanked us for bringing her the news. Okay, now, we want to go to the inn. To the inn, everybody. Is it this one? It is not. It is this one. Super new stuff. Yeah, unit, squad, platoon, something like that. I don't know. Homies. He is 100% not here. Try the mayor's house instead. Maybe he's moved into the mayor's house.
What? Oh, it's you! What news?
Say, I met your pet, Maxine.
Maxine? What in heavens? I spent months trying to teach that. I've always been more fond of cats myself.
No, nothing new there. Say, Brachus Rex?
Well, I suppose as much as any other Thaddeus, Rich, or Harold, a shameful spot upon the history of Rivellon.
Tom, Dick, and Harry.
As loath as I am to admit it, Sicil was once quite a hub of the despot's supporters. Some
interviewing / annoying.
Was cast beneath the foundations of the abandoned church in the northeastern cliff. An old wives' tale, I say, but I suppose one never knows for sure.
Well, we found out for sure, and it was accurate.
Oh, she's a dear girl indeed.
A cabin in the Lucula Forest, not far to the north of here.
Not so far to the north of here, in fact. And though she doesn't make it into Sicil often, it's a comfort to know she's keeping the watch near our border. I hope she hasn't got mixed up in all this ugly business with the councillor.
Oh, she really has.
Any progress in stopping that beast?
No, absolutely no progress in stopping that beast at all, and I'd really like to know how the hell I'm meant to do that. She won't help me, and the guard won't take my word for it. Well, I don't know where the cats are. I'm a little frustrated. I need to find Unsinkable Sam. I don't know where he's oh. Here's Maxine. Here's Unsinkable Sam. Okay, so they're still here.
Oh, Maxine, my feline flame. How happy we are together.
Say, did you used to be called Oscar?
Oscar, you say? I haven't been called Oscar in ages.
Yay! We found him!
Back memories. It's the name the ship's cook gave me when I was but a kitten. I remember him rewarding me with bacon every time I caught another rat. And I remember listening to a fellow called Ebenezer, who used to tell me the wildest stories. A strange bird, that one. Used to indulge in every pleasure of life like there was no tomorrow. Guess there was no tomorrow for him, come to think of it. He would talk everyone's ears off about the delights of fine dining, his fascination with new fashions, about the elation of lovemaking, and so on and so forth. To me, though, never suspecting his revelations would be stored in my mind, he'd whisper of the shadow sides of his indulgent character.
Go on.
Fine dining, yes, on human flesh even. New fashions, sure, even if they meant the annihilation of a species for its hides. Lovemaking, indeed, but sometimes the girls were very young.
Cleaning the
and
pool?
suffered delicate tortures. Some died in his special chambers, but would still be used. A strange bird, as I'm sure you'll agree. If he were a bit smaller, I might have caught him like I would a sparrow and rid the world of his hidden evils.
Well, thanks, Sam/Oscar. So yeah, about Maxine.
We are married, my friend. Can you believe
Aw,
it?
yay, good
how
job.
Blissfully happy we are. Legions of litters we'll have, she and I. There'll be tiny Sams and mini Maxines on every roof and in every garden of Sice.
Oh, he's wearing his collar now. This is great. Okay, so now...
Oh, my good man. Drink, you please.
Yes, that's the Ebenezer. Okay. Alright, so we can go and do that. Waypoints back to the old church. And this is Ebenezer up here. F5. Ebenezer.
That's it, kiddo. Explore as much as you can while you've got that youthful vim and vigor about you. Life
I've heard about your sick past. What do you have to say for yourself?
How could you? Those are lies. It was the ultimate pleasure. Oh, how could I hang back if there were even rarer, even more exquisite elations to pursue? How can I let any morsel of satisfaction go untasted in this brief mortal coil?
Well...
Surely now you understand why I could never submit myself to the judgment awaiting me at the gates of the Hall of Echoes. No. I prefer to remain here for an eternity with a few of my senses, a few of my more delectable memories, than risk being cast into hell.
About that. If he stays here, his past will haunt him forever. At the Hall of Echoes, he may find a way made to make up for his terrible deeds.
If he stays here, his past will haunt
He will not
him
enjoy the
forever.
judgment he faces,
At
but
the
crimes
Hall
of such
Echoes,
sorrows
he may
demand
find a way to
penance.
make up for his terrible deeds.
Agreed. Ebenezer will not.
Is that so? Is that what you really believe?
Must find a
Forest Hunter?
spiritual for both.
Well, forget divine judgment. I say we judge each other here and now. The better of us.
Oh, they're all in on this fight. Okay. Oh, damn it. Alright, I'm gonna have to wait until it's Joe Scar's turn. Let's focus on Ebenezer. Hit all of them. Lovely. Alright, don't stand in the water. Spiritual and materialistic. Immune to fear. Lawmaster +1. Okay, so I want her to gain more ranks in spiritual because I do not need her to have points in Lawmaster. But I would really like her to have to be immune to fear. That would be super. I've also got one of these.
This arrow seeks more than one target.
Fortunately, I can't quite hit them for, what have I got? Oh, I could summon an undead warrior. Sure. Yeah. Okay, encourage. I encourage violence. Either that or you just gained a bunch of health. Depends on which dice you're using though, yeah. Let's kill Ebenezer. Mostly because he's acting next.
Eternal silence awaits.
And is there anyone else I can... Okay, well let's get this one out of the way. so close to being dead. Nice. Oh, what's this do? Inflict a bleeding wound. I'm going to go ahead and assume that ghosts are immune to bleeding effects. Frozen. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
It never rains, but it pours, eh?
Making it wet. Oh, my skeleton's not going to last much longer. That's 3 of my guys frozen. Hardly fair. Okay, I can ricochet through to here. Hey, we're gonna level up. We killed that guy back there. Alright, can we kill Brandon as well? No, we don't have the AP. Can I kill both of them? Probably not. One's lower. Brandon's lower. Lovely. So I probably want to stun her. 2 AP, set frozen. So hit 1. Oh, I could take 2 hits. 1. Or I can do it in 1 hit. There we go. And I just need to wait for these guys to unfreeze. Everybody leveled up. This is great. Yeah, you probably shouldn't be outside if it's going to become a tornado. It sounds like a oh damn, look at all the stuff we got. It's all white, but a lucky rabbit's paw. Why do I have telekinesis? Telekinesis and lockpicking. Alright, so I've got the wrong stuff on. Telekinesis, blacksmithing. Oh no, they're my actual... Okay, fair enough. Requires strength 7. Ugh. So, because I've got that, I can wear those. Perception. And dex. What's that? Lockpicking, 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 lockpicking. And what's that? Initiative. Blacksmithing. Oh, well, do I need that anymore? It does have +2 initiative on it. So does that. Somebody else could have +2 initiative. Okay, well, we'll find out later. I am not surprised. Alright, so we've dealt with that dude. The Legend of the Were-Sheep is something we haven't done yet. Oh, we still haven't spoken to... Oh, damn it, we were right there. Let's go back and speak to... give Charlene the bad news about her, her brother. We were in this room, and I forgot that we had to talk to Charlene still. Now, F5 on our way down though, in case something goes wrong. Oh, when you F5, it stops your current action. Good to know. Hi, Charlene. Unfortunately, we have some bad news for you.
Hello again, adventurer.
I've learned of Tom's
those muddy
fate.
boots on your way in. You say you met him. Was he well? Did he look hungry to you? Cold?
Oh no.
Was he eating enough vegetables? Did he wash his hands before supper? Oh please, you must tell me everything you know.
Oh no. Oh no. We should tell her the truth.
I suppose we should tell her the truth about her brother. She'll be devastated, but at
We
least
should,
she won't waste her
we
life
should absolutely
waiting for
tell
a
her the
ghost.
truth.
Yes, it's a bitter truth, but one we can't conscionably keep to ourselves.
I can't.
Oh, blunt.
That's impossible. You must be mistaken. Tom was a daring boy, but an adroit one too. Check your facts before you spread such horrible lies.
We're not spreading lies,
Tom's
we're
alive.
telling
Do
you
you
what
hear
happens.
me?
That's not spreading lies. Spreading lies is when you tell multiple people. We told Charlene, but she refused to believe it. Yes, you probably should, Soul Search. Once she gets on the bus, she may not have access to her phone anymore. Blunt and considerate. Oh, we really... Charisma +1. I really want Magnum to have that extra charisma. What did Ghostgar get? Trait score 4, trait score 1. I'd like her to be blunt, but it's okay, it's fine. Alright. Okay, so he does already have an intelligence necklace. Thought he might have. One of the other things I could have bought from the beach vendor was a plus intelligence necklace. I'm not sure what else it did, but it was pretty expensive, and he already has the +1 in. I could give it to he's still wearing his bartering instead of his strength and charisma. So I could definitely put that point into intelligence. Or speed. Speed would give him another action point per turn. But intelligence would help his offensive rating with wands. And reduce reduce the cooldowns of this kind of stuff. Which, okay, to be fair, he doesn't have a lot of. 70% chance to set poisoned. Well, that's not a real skill, is it? 80% chance to set wet. Well, yeah, okay. So maybe he doesn't need +1 to his int. What does perception do for him? Oh, crit chance. Well, is that not +2 from perception there, rather than +1? I guess the mouse overs don't go up. Oh, and plus 0.1 movement. I mean, more action points would be good. More constitution would be good as well, though. That's an extra 70 hit points. And more maximum hit points as well. More maximum action points. Your maximum action points are capped at 4, 8, 12, 16, 20 though. Mind you, that's a lot of constitution to get up to that. Need to have 13 constitution. Oh, I guess that's not that much. And 3 abilities. Alright, well I can't put mana arms up again. Not yet, anyway. I can increase his willpower. 45% chance of reducing stuff would be cool. Wait, how am I using the... Oh, right, it's when I have the club equipped that it goes to. That's 2 points. That's 3 points. Minus 60% movement penalty and plus 9 armor. 9 out of 143. So it'd become 146. Really seem worth it. That's true. And 60% reducing that kind of stuff. That might be really, really worth it. Yeah, that's just incidental stuff. I don't want to spend anything from him in there. Yeah, that's all incidental as well. That's good. Although he's got the most luck from everyone in my party. He's the one with the most luck. And Joskar has a point in it. An actual point in it. I've only put points into his, another point into his single-handed. Although he's not using single-handed, he's more using wands. Which is, I know, a little bit crazy, but there we go. I don't really think he's going to be using much in the Hydrophysis things. Just, you know, making it rain and self-heal, but it's mostly going to be, you know... And he keeps wanding, which is not what I want him to do, but I don't want him to run in there and wand until they get to you and then hit them. That's the plan. But we end up sort of picking them off and we spend a lot of time wanding. So maybe more bodybuilding would be better. Or more willpower to even it up. It's going to be +2. Oh, that's going to be +3. Okay, well... Alright, I'm going to put his willpower up one then. I like that you can apply the changes individually instead of having to go back and do them all. Okay, and... Constitution, maybe. I'll give him a lot more hit points. I am sort of building him as a tank rather than anything else. Him having more action points is good. But okay. Alright. Oh, come on. Really? Really? Crying out loud. Alright, what am I putting points into? Oh, wow. Seriously, I am spread all over the place. I wouldn't mind keeping that for now, because I have a feeling that I'm going to need to put a point into Dex if I get a new weapon. I could certainly use an extra point in yeah, 7 a turn, so that's 1 shot +2, which means it's 3 turns between getting 2 shots. If I can get this up to 10 a turn, then that would be good. But it's every odd number gives you an extra action point a turn. That would give me more initiative and a lot more movement. But my intelligence for a caster, and I am casting, That 10% miss there, that 20% miss there, that's hurting. I think I need to put my int up next. So I'll do that. I'll just do it. Now it's 100% and 90%. And this is a 3-turn cooldown now. This is a 5-turn cooldown. This is a 7-turn cooldown. And this is a 5-turn cooldown. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Alright, bed. Well, I don't need to worry about her strength or her in at all. Her dex would give her slightly better defense and a slightly better offensive rating. Her con would give her an extra 70 hit points. Exactly 70. Speed would give her an extra action point per turn. That's nice. And holy shit, check out her movement. Where's that coming from? Oh, her boots. Oh, damn. Oh, a lockpicking belt. And hit points and initiative. A leader's tough leather belt of vitality has no leadership on it. It's the initiative that's saying leaders. There's the rest of her movement. Dex and initiative now. Requires 7 dex. Don't we have better level 5? Level 5. We haven't come across a better bow for you yet? That sounds... Oh, soul search. Was it this song or was it the previous one? Because I was not paying attention to the chat 4 minutes ago. Perception is crit. That would go up to 4. +3 from leadership. Nice. Well, that's his leadership. She's not wearing any leadership things at the moment, so he's not getting the bonus. Got one somewhere. Oh, that's her willpower. Yeah, okay, cool. So maybe her speed. Her getting 8 action points a turn would be pretty handy. I don't think she's really died all that much. Look at how much fucking XP she needs. Her TNL is 105k. Oh. Yeah, alright, I'll put her speed up. Having 8 action points a turn, that's 2 full shots. Yeah. That's because it costs her 4 AP to shoot, so that's 2 full shots a turn. 2 shots every turn. That's pretty cool. Yeah. I've got to put some points in her here. Starts with 2 in Lawmaster. She can get up to 4 with more gear, so I'm not worried about that just yet. Both of those incidental. I'd like to save some points for Expert Marksman 4, but also I'd like her to stop getting feared and charmed and cursed and stuff. She's currently immune to being cursed, but not... Yeah, having a 30% chance of that rather than a 15% chance is better. If she's wearing this, if she's wielding this, then she has a better chance of surviving that. But she's doing a lot less damage. But then, while she's charmed, she's damaging me instead. So that always sucks. Oh, and I lost my charm arrow. Oh, well maybe that's where they all went. Or maybe they were different ones. Knockdown, burning, frozen, bleeding, crippled, blinded, weak, diseased, infected, and drunk. Oh, I don't know. Cheaper to do it this way. Well, we can hold off on that until we need it. Jahan, I am really tempted to just put more points into his intelligence. But then again, yeah, I don't know why he comes with scientist. I didn't give him scientist, that's for sure. Oh, he's got base 1 in leadership? I probably gave him that. That's fine. 3 there and 3 there. So, with 1 more point, I can put him at rank 4 in either of those. Probably that one. Or I could put his defenses up a little bit. Or his wanding up. There's a lot of wanding as well. +1 it would give him more offensive rating. +1 perception would give him 1 more initiative and double his crit chance from 1 to 2. I don't really need him to crit though. If I put his speed up, he still gets +1 initiative. And he's closer to getting another action point a turn. He has a lot of intelligence. If I put his int up again, does it drop all of his spells down even more? How much int is too much int? This is what I was talking about a glass cannon soul search. It's when you've got no defenses and few hit points, but you do a lot of damage. So you're a cannon, you do a lot of damage. You're made out of glass, you die easily. Good night, Mr. B. Thank you for joining as always. I will see you again next time. What time is it anyway? It's nearly 2 o'clock. Probably have lunch soon, but that's fine. The stream's been going for an hour and a quarter and I've barely done anything. Let's see, what else? So, I could put his hit points up and that'll give him 70 hit points. I wonder if that's retro. I wonder if that counts back and stuff like that. Recalculates. It's not. I mean, some of the systems like Fallout and some other systems where you get skill points based on how much intelligence you have. Your intelligence is how many hit points. Sorry, how many skill points you get to spend on improving your skills when you level up. And that's not retroactive. It is far better for you to start out with a high intelligence if you want more skill points, and then build up your other attributes afterwards. There are other things where it's like if you improve your constitution, then it will retroactively apply the hit point bonus when your constitution goes up. So it's like, yeah, start with a high intelligence and then work on your constitution and your dex or your strength later. Or your agility, or whatever the game is calling it. In this game, there doesn't appear to be any of that, which is cool. So you can make your adjustments as you need to. You don't need to worry too much about min-maxing and stuff like that. But it'll be 2 speed for him to go up to 8 action points a turn. He's at 7. A lot of his abilities cost 7. This costs 7. 6, 5. Oh, yeah. If I can get him up to 8 a turn, then he can heal and wand once. And that would be handy. Or 8 a turn, he can wand twice and use Bitter Cold. I don't think he has anything that costs 8. Or he can wand once and resurrect. Or resurrect and use a health potion. Or just save it and have 2 attacks, 2 attacks, 3 attacks. That's what he's got at the moment with 7. So 8 would be 2 attacks, 3 attacks, 2 attacks, 3 attacks. Also, that's a lot of photos in one place. So I might leave his in at 12 and bump his speed up. I don't care about his strength or his dex or his perception. His accuracy when shooting over long distances for wands does not matter. It's 100% to hit if you are in the starting place. Start action points is based on speed and perception, so putting his speed up is still going to affect that as far as that goes. Turn action points is just speed, not perception at all. So increasing his speed. Perception is gets 2% crit chance instead of 1% crit chance. Which is sort of like, well, it's still kind of pointless. It's still every 50 shots. Okay. Yeah, sure, I'm doubling his crit chance, but I'm doubling it from 1 to 2. Fine. Might as well not even have it. I nearly hit apply then. Oh, +2 to his defense rating. Glass cannon. And 3 movement as well. Okay, good, good. Yeah, I like this. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so now he starts with 9 action points. And gets 7 a turn. Instead of 8. Instead of starting with 8. Because the average of here is 7. And so base is 2. Speed and deception is 7. The mouse over tooltip things don't adjust when you're in the middle of putting stuff up and checking to see what the changes are going to be. Alright. F5, because I'm pretty happy with that. What else do we have to do? The Elf-Orc Blood Feud, I can't figure out how to do that. That's in a different thing. The Legend of the Wear Sheet is the second last thing in this section. The Elf-Orc Blood Feud, I'd really like to know how to finish that off. Yay, piano! But I might as well fill this up while I'm here. Weighs a little more than it used to. It's got 2 pounds of water in it now, but yeah, I don't know how to wait, are we all level 10 now? I just bought level 9 stuff. Damn it. No, I wish I hadn't bought that level 9 stuff, because I could be buying level 10 stuff for just a little bit more monies. What monies do we have? 8k. Well, we could certainly go down there and see what else she has to sell. And then if she doesn't have anything super useful, then we can. Well, Soul Search wants me to go dig up the wear sheet, so I guess we can go do that. Okay, I need you, and I need that, and that. Okay.
Yes, good friend.
What have you got?
I'm quite busy finding for the moment, but if there's something you'd like
Level
to buy,
10
I could set
two-handed.
all that aside for a few
Not
delicious
useful
moments.
to me. What else do you have? Level 10 scale armor chest. Okay. Lose the +1 strength. Lose half a point of movement. Gain immunity to bleeding. Gain 35 hit points, which is 15% earth resistance, and immunity to bleeding instead of a 5% chance to set feared for 1 turn, which I have never seen proc. I'm not sure that it's worth it. Losing that 1 strength is sort of the worst part of that deal. +1 Lawmaster. Another +1 Lawmaster. Okay, thanks. Some other stuff we have. If you could... No. Got it by latest added. Mute skill book. Elemental Tortoise. Plus 40% to resistances, but minus 40% movement speed. Wow. The whirlwind went away. Paralyzing curved sword of the firebrand. Slashing and fire damage. Again, no +1 strength, +1 shield specialist. Do you have any cool bows? Level 5, level 7, level 8. No. Level 8, level 6. No. So no cool bows or crossbows. Is a real fucking shame. Pretty sure that's the thing that we sold her last time. Here's a level 10 thing. How about we just sort everything on cost? There's a level 11 necklace, and so the plus int necklace is gone. I definitely don't the armor rating though. Wow. 36 armor and 40 hit points. 40 armor and 1 leadership. That might be worth 1 perception and 1 initiative. It's a lot of gold. Level 9 Unbreakable Air Wand. Level 9 6% crit Air Wand. With Thunder Jump. Oh, and higher damage instead of hit points and Unbreakable. Well, yeah, that's the two-handed thing that we sold last time. Okay, so it's pretty disappointing actually. Level 5, level 10. Cloth? Leather? 42 armor. 50 armor. Could be cloth. I don't know. Plus movement, plus initiative. Alright, so yeah, pretty disappointing turnout here, unfortunately. It's a nice stuff, but again, we're not using staves because they suck. Sort of cool, but I don't think I can use it. Oh, there we go. +1 dex to arms. That might be worth it. Ooh, tornado. Ooh. Cleansing water. Cures blind, mute, disease, infected, bleeding, crippled, and decaying touch. Range 15 meters. Curing status effects. Seven-turn cooldown though. Well, Soul Surge, I don't know. At least you're, I don't know, doing something. +1 dex to gloves. What have you got in your gloves? +1 telekinesis, +1 blacksmithing. 26 armor, that's why you're wearing it. 23 hit points. Oh, well, yeah, probably wearing it for 23 hit points. What is Baird wearing? 15, +1 dex, +2 initiative. Initiative or a shit ton of armor? Initiative or a shit ton of armor? I don't know. Oh, that's a nice one-handed sword. Why can't I sort by level requirements? Sort by level requirements. That would be super useful. Or even sort by latest added if it actually remembered the stuff that she had, but it doesn't. Latest added, no, it was all added right now, but it's not. A lot of this is stuff that I sold her ages ago. Show me the new stuff. Just don't buy it with Baird because it's going to cost a lot more. This star here, her reputation is at -10. So it cost $10.71 for Baird to buy it. And $924 for Magnum to buy it. So it's an extra 100 gold, which I don't need to be throwing away. Yeah, 5% crit, 20% chance to sit stunned. Oh, that is a lot of wow, that is a lot of base damage. No status effect, hit points, no crit bonus, but that is, damn, that is a lot of extra base damage. I might keep it where it is though. Volunteer mission trip, I suppose. Cool. More movement, but that immunity to cursed is really good. Alright, don't forget, don't buy anything with her. Find out what I want. What was I looking at anyway? Oh, 8-turn cooldown. Clears warm, burning, and hastened. 5-turn cooldown on cleansing waters. That makes it possible. Alright. What? What the hell was it? Ah, these braces. Right, I remember now. Okay, I mean, I'm probably gonna get them. It kind of sucks that my combat, Joescar's combat braces are her telekinesis blacksmithing braces, but the hit points and the armor on them, I've just had really bad drops with armor rating for braces. Like that's doubling the armor rating to lose 2 initiative. That's probably going to be worth it. And then I don't know, probably end up giving them to Joescar anyway. I mean, why can't they also have 2 initiative on them? They're level 10 instead of level 5. Why can't they be? Are they really worth 1,000 gold? Okay, you know what? Fuck it. 2 initiative. How high is her initiative already? Pretty high? Okay, what's it actually going to cost me? 924 gold. I've still got this cap that I can sell. Mind you, her golds all come back as well, so... what was the other thing that I didn't sell last time? Oh, this sword. It's only 1 gold, it's fine. I haven't found anything to use this fishing rod on either. I've got a lot of wands kicking around and that I'm loath to use. Primarily because they include extra spellcasts and stuff. Soul Search, yeah. Spiders are usually mostly cool like that. Do I still need those? I don't think I do. I mean, it's hit points and initiative versus armor, basically. 6 armor. He has a lot of armor. Is the armor reduction going to be worth 13 hit points? Probably not. Can you crit with wands? I don't know. Oh yeah, do I need this? I hung on to it. I don't know why. Yeah, I can get rid of that. Fuck it. Nobody's wearing it. If nobody's wearing it, then I probably don't need it. Typically. You know, I mean, I'm not wearing this right now, but I still want to keep it. Well, that's half of the cost. That would be a really nice one-handed, but... Oh, yeah, it's a dex-based. Oh, well, I don't want that then. Fuck it. What's it dex-based? Oh, because it's piercing. Oh, it's a dagger. It doesn't look like a dagger. It looks like a sword. Alright, fine. Fine. There's piercing as well, but... yeah. Am I gonna use it? Get rid of it. Doesn't weigh a lot, but it's taking up space. Alright, level that up. thanks. And these two. No, can't do that either.
Goodbye then, good friend.
Okay, thanks, bye. And these. Alright. There they are. And these to bed. Roof. Okay, bed. We need to put these on. 97 versus 104. 111. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to lose 23 hit points. And not reflecting melee damage, but dex and initiative. Alright, so down to 93. What's my initiative? 18. What's your initiative? 16. Alright, I'm going to send these to Joska. I'm going to swap them over. And send those to bed. So it's 107 and 97. Oh wow, there's a huge difference there. 18 and 16. Oh yeah, of course. But Baird has more hit points. So the lower armor rating will be okay. Okay. And I'll put those in here. Oh, blacksmithing and crafting. Telekinesis and blacksmithing. Oh, well I don't... Well... So it's a strength requirement. I need to have... I mean, I'm still wearing this, but if I want to put an intelligence necklace on, or a lockpicking necklace or something like that, I can't wear them. What have you got? 27 armor. 26 armor plus 23 hit point. Send him to Magnum. Get Magnum to do it. Get out of here. So losing 1 armor, but get telekinesis and 23 hit points. Yeah, that's gonna be worth it. Alright, and then these... There's no strength requirement on these at all. So it's just 27 armor. So you've got 19 armor plus 1 crafting. You don't need plus 1 crafting. Get the fuck out of here. Send these to Jahan. Jahan, put these fuckers on. There we go. Fucking Jahan's armor, 124. What the else are you wearing? 19, 2 an itch. 19, movement and sneaking. 19, immunity to slowed movement. 107, 97, 19 and sneaking and movement. I think your movement's so high. Alright, I might... I've got movement boots on. We've got initiative 16, 15, 18, 16. Alright, I might leave it like that. Crafting. Send those back to Magnum. Yeah, keep it like that. Jahan up while we're here.
We're not done yet.
Come on, come on. You can't cast any spells or anything. You can't do anything while you're in the middle of casting a spell. Kentucky trip and Kentucky. I couldn't begin to. Well, you know what? We don't need those. We don't need those anymore. Send those to Magnum. Yeah, I want to hang on to that. Oh yeah, well we can craft that. Where's the, there it is. Yeah, and that one. Yeah, cool. Alright. Where did they go? I kept them, didn't I? Alright. Bed, how many? 4 and 5, 8. I might send one of these to bed. Oh, I sent all of them to bed. Not what I wanted to do. Split. Send those back to Joe's car. Alright. I think I've finished leveling up. It's been an hour and 3/4. And we haven't really done anything. But I think we're finally finished, everybody. Cool. Wait. Alright, good to know. Where were we going? Oh, right. Into the road into Lucilla Forest. So Silver Glen. Oh no, we were going to dig up the were sheep. So to the old church. Alright, I'm gonna save here. I don't know which one of these is actually the were sheep. I can probably figure it out by reading the gravestones. We've already read a lot of the gravestones, so we're just gonna dig up everything and see what we find. And we're gonna do that with Magnum. A bone pile. It's another bone pile. I don't feel good doing this, but I don't know where the bone sheep... I don't know where the were sheep is. It's a branch, okay? I don't know why it's a branch. Oh! It's a zombie boar! We found a zombie boar, everybody. Well, it's poisoned. Missed? Piss off. Oh, it's on fire. Let me, ooh, vampiric touch. Let me, summon a, bone shield right in front of myself. I like this plan. Okay. I should, there we go. Hooray! Found a zombie boar. You, wand that you're using, use this one. There we go. Oh yeah, I probably don't want that wand anymore. It does have +1 leadership. Oh damn. Oh no, the one I'm wearing, the one I'm using is leadership. This is the one that did petrify. Yeah, well, okay. Well, I can send that back to Jay. I didn't want to do that, did I? Yeah, I'm mixing up the... Here, And raw meat. Okay. Bone pile. I don't really feel good about digging up all of these graves. But apparently there's some reason to. Not sure I need tongs. Awesome game board prototypes. And this one. And then I'll come back for the bone piles. Oh, damn. A level 20 chest. Lock level 1, so I can pick it up pretty easily. Okay. Let me find. I'll get back to that chest in a minute. Painting? I guess I should have been digging up these graves all along. Right. Alright. Wrong button. Right. Pick the lock. Alright. Recast Lucky Find.
Blessed talisman, protect me.
And a key. And a decorative longbow. It's a level 8 decorative longbow. And it's bad for the hell of it. An old metal key. Wonder what it could possibly unlock around here. A chest with a key inside it. Oh, still lucky, I guess, so that was handy. Well-made voodoo doll. Alright. The pirates, the Caribbean collectible ships. Did I? Oh, another bone pile. Oh, we found a canine monstrosity. It's healing itself because it got poisoned. Wow, and then crit. Nice critical hit. Alright. Nope, wrong button. That's what I'm looking for.
Destiny smiles upon us this day.
Nothing. Nothing. Is there anything over here? There's... No, nothing to dig over there. I think we can open those. It's just the plots. A pillow. Oh, I think we might leave that alone. I don't think it's going to be very sanitary. Huh. Okay. There were some barrels over Somewhere? We'll do it the slow way. It's cool. There we go. On the bone pile. And another chest. Oh, I should have checked to see if we could, if I could open it without picking it first.
We harvest the benefits of fate.
There we go. And we got another old metal key. Cool. Nothing up here, so we could have gone the other way around, I suppose, but that's fine. We'll go this way. Well, another old metal key. I suppose if we dug up everything first and then opened things.
I need to dry off.
Yikes. Nasty. Who's going to finish first? Dahan is going to finish slightly first.
Bless the seven restored.
Thank goodness, everybody.
Sweet relief. The seven smile upon me.
Yeah, plucking the chickens. Oh, maybe I shouldn't be opening this right with that poison barrel right there.
Hold! Our enemies have laid a trap.
Over there, and then we'll move it over there. And we'll move it over there. Cool, there we go. It's a zombie. It's a half-eaten zombie. Oh, fuck you, game.
Meet your demise!
Seriously, game? This game sometimes, I swear.
Sodden all the way to my boot soles.
Yay! Salmonella. I mean, if it's cleaned properly, then it's fine, but if... yeah, I don't know. Need to be doing that stuff right. Where the heck is this, where sheep? And a bottle of beer. It's cool, he'll walk that poison off. I don't see a, Oh, come on, really?
My kingdom for a dry shirt.
Again? Really?
Sweet relief.
Probably should have done it the other way around.
Oh.
Sweet relief. Sweet relief.
Alright. Try this again. Yeah, no, she's unlikely to listen to me. Just probably unlikely that she's gonna get sleep on the bus. I mean, she will, from what I understand, eventually learn to sleep anywhere. Oh, maybe it's this one with the candle. Would sort of make sense. A broken vase. Alright, oh, thanks.
I thought my luck had run out.
Nothing. Nothing. Fine. Nothing. 300 gold. Another key. Oh, I missed that one. Nothing. Alright, let's try the one with the candle. Might be the one. Alright. Well, unless I've missed it, it has to be one of these three. A book. Another chest. Okay. I hope there's something more useful than another key in the chest eventually. Alright, another key. Wand. Have I missed anything?
This seems to be broken.
It sure does. Oh, there is a vent there, what do you know?
Here lies Jack the nudist, who got too near a starving goat.
Well, I seem to have dug up everything up which can be dug. There's the mausoleums left, which I can't actually dig up. Everything else appears to be taken care of. Where the heck is the were-sheep? I'm sure it was as a result of... Oh, I missed one. Fucking hell. If it's this one, I'm going to be a little upset. How did I miss that one? Yep. Alright, well let's F5. It's another chest.
Sigurd's advantage!
I'm a little sad that... There we go. I'm a little sad that we, I wasted a lockpick on the first one when then there was a key for all of them already. Where's all the stuff though? The rabbit's paw is only the tip of the magical iceberg. We got a rabbit's paw. Fine coating of pixie dust. Held on a thread rope or ring, the magical paw will bring great luck to its wearer. So we learned how to make a magic rabbit's paw. And a rabbit's paw ring. Or a rabbit's paw belt. Or a rabbit's paw amulet. Alright, send that to Joescar. So many of these old metal keys. Joescar. 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 Oh, damn. Deals 111 to 122 piercing damage. Is it consumable? I'm not sure. Level 7 water wand. I have a water wand? I do not, so I might keep it. I say, what happened to the crossbow that I just picked up? Didn't I just pick up a crossbow? Oh, I left everything in there. That was silly of me. No wonder I couldn't find them. (21 AC). Sneaking, hit points, and air resistance. More sneaking boots. I don't have a fucking rogue. I don't need sneaking boots. A level 8 crossbow. I'm gonna send that to Joescar and see if she wants it. What was the other thing that was in there? Oh, blank skill book for Earth. That's a bit of a shame. Where are those things now? 21 armor. 42 hit points, sneaking. Yeah, so initiative, sneaking and movement. Pickpocket, immunity to slowed. And lucky charm. So, just the random stats. Just, yeah. The hit points are nice, and the air resistance is okay, and the armor is pretty cool, but sneaking is not something I really need. I mean, it's more useful to me than pickpocketing. Plus 0.5 movement. (42 hit points). She has a lot of movement. I'll send them to bed and see what she does. 21, 27, 15, but 1 dex to an ish. 26, 29. Yeah, so these are I'll send that to Jahan. Send those to Joescar. Hang on to that. Hang on to that. Oh, I need to smelt this iron ore. 10 pounds I'm carrying around on. I don't need to be. Yeah, we read that. Yeah, cool. Okay. Send that to Joescar. Oh, another water wand. Level 7. They're both level 7. They're both exactly the same. I'll send one to Jahan and keep the other one. Send all of those to Joescar. Maybe, actually, maybe, I'm just gonna send all the keys to Magnum. Because let's face it, Magnum's luckier, so he's the one opening things. Oh, sorry, Baird, I meant to send it to Magnum. And while they don't weigh much... Actually, maybe I should be... I mean, Magnum shouldn't have them because I'm sorting through Magnum's inventory a lot more often than I am through Joescar's. Well, too late now, really. I mean, I can send them back. Yeah, no, that's pointless. I'll send that back to Magnum. Sell that. 42 hit points for half of a meter of movement. It's still a lot of movement. And 2 AC and 12 errors. That might be worth it. I need someone to heal her though.
Skin heals.
Oh, I changed his belt back, yeah.
A stitch in time, eh, my friends?
Yeah, absolutely. Alright, well, I think that might be everything. Sort of. Oh, I don't need that since first car. Move empty there, so I know what I'm selling. I'm probably going to sell that too, aren't I? And I'm probably going to sell that as well. Unless I specifically need, level 7, level 7. Cool. Yeah, it's tough, Soul Search. I know you're worried about her, especially because she's just gone. Didn't find the fucking wear sheet. Where the hell is the wear sheet? Found every other damn thing. Yeah, she's just left, and you're already worried about her. You know, she's been there. You know, she hasn't been, you know, there, but she's been there the whole time, and now she won't be. But she'll be fine, and you'll both be okay. She'll come home and stuff after her stint, and then she'll go back and come home, and that's a thing that will keep happening. She'll be fine. Oh, here's some. Here's some that I missed near the front. Let me put this torch out. I'll move through this oil section. J-Hand somehow did not get oiled. Right, F5. Where I was, where I got that chest. Ah. A tough sarong. Hey, I just bought a new sarong and it cost me a lot of money. The fuck? It does nothing. It does absolutely nothing. It's level 7 instead of level 2. It's 20 durability instead of 20 durability. And it does nothing. This is some bullshit. Sorry, it's level 7 instead of level 1, but it does exactly the same thing. It's worth some gold. That is some quality bullshit. It's an undead lupine horror. I'm tempted to know if I nice crit.
Eternal silence awaits you.
If I reload digging up that sarong, will it still be exactly the same item or will it be something else? For sure, soul search. She'll be great. Oh, let's just test this theory. That was a bullshit item. Out of all the bullshit drops that I've gotten in this game, that was one of the bullshittiest. Let's see if we get the same object. It's a tough sarong. That does absolutely nothing. Alright, I guess I don't know when it decides that the things are fixed, but that was certainly fixed. Oh, stunned. You're very welcome, Soul Search. Thank you for being here. I will see you again next time.
Eternal silence awaits you.
Oh, intestines. Yum. Alright, wrong button. Right, okay. Thanks.
Soaked to the skin. Into the fray once more.
So we'll just heal up some more. It's another trap. Yeah, alright, cool. Thanks. Fine.
Sweet relief.
Ah, 10 hit points. 10 hit points off full.
Bone snipped, skin heals.
And 14 hit points off full myself. Worth a go, Soul Search. I can't join you in pillaging while I'm playing Divinity Original Sin because, as we have found, when I alt-tab out of the game stops uploading in OBS. Stops capturing in OBS. Which is really quite dumb, and I'm not sure why it does that, but it certainly seems to. Alright, have I missed any more? Yeah, this is here. But doesn't look like I've missed any more of the You know what I can do? I can just get rid of this oil. Good job, Soul Search. There we go. I can just get rid of that oil and walk through it as well. And this torch back on now. Alright. So, I'm really sure that we've dug up all of the graves. Don't appear to be any more over here. Sure, it's not the mausoleums. I'm sure when you...
Lies Lord Goldman, who lost his head to a literal-minded bridge troll.
Goldman. He's made out of gold. No, that's not how names work. That torch back on as well. Now that I'm not standing next to things that might explode. And there's a mine there. Which we'll all avoid, but I guess I could attack it from here. There we go. And I can put that out. Rather than letting it burn down the grass. Good night, Soul Search. Thank you for being here. Get some good sleep. I'm sure you'll hear from your sister again soon. I'm assuming they can write letters and stuff.
Here lies Lady Cordelia Gray, whose hands were nearly too fancy.
Where the fuck is... Yeah, I'm tempted to, I'm tempted to get rid of this as well, but pretty sure I can. And then single file up the stairs. Single file back down again. And then move this over here. And then over here. And then over here. Alright, and then Jahan, if you could lead us single file back up the stairs. And back down. And then just wand attack that. Right, thank you. And then get out again. And now we can walk through there without getting slowed down or set on fire or anything like that. That'll put us back into 2x2. But yeah, this leads back to where we were before. And yeah, I'm not seeing any place for the were sheep. Would have expected one of the more perceptive members of the party to an hour a day. That's not too bad. When you're I mean, when you're there to learn that kind of stuff, you really need to, they really want you focusing on that most of the time. So an hour a day for not that, and not sleeping and not eating is not too bad a deal. Not when they're paying you to be there. Okay, well, I I'm sorry, I cannot find this weresheep. I was sure it was in here somewhere. I am almost as disappointed as Soul Search. Almost. I just can't find it. And on top of that, it's just about time to finish the stream. There's not a lot left. We've spent a lot of time just sort of finishing up this area. And I'm sort of hesitant to move on to the next area now. But again, we haven't finished this area. There's still a couple of things to tidy up here. There's the orc, what's it thingo? The elf orc blood feud, and the maybe if we read the weresheep again, there'll be some clues. Its location is disclosed in the legendary scroll, last seen in the realm of Fairy, free for the taking by any soul brave enough to risk the wrath of the Winter King. Okay, so that's the Wishing Well brothers. That leads to the home of the Winter King. Okay, so that's something that we can look at much later. I was sure it was in one of these, I was sure I dug it up last time, but apparently I was 100% wrong. Or it's random. There's nothing over here. Well, we can bounce ourselves over to here and step into the forest. Again, I haven't taken any screenshots of the session, which is a little bit my bad. We can start heading. I mean, we haven't really done anything either, so like, what do you want us to do? But we can. I mean, we went shopping, and that was pretty much the most exciting thing that we did. We can sort of get a shot of us heading into the forest. Sort of, mostly. Oh, it's Beard's bow making it look very white from the back. Yeah, the rabbit is dotting a lot, and it was doing that when it was in the shot, and I wish I'd taken it then, but I did not, fortunately. There we go. That might do it. All right, and that's pretty much it, guys. I'm sorry we didn't really do anything today. We tidied up a couple of quests, and we got some shopping done. There was one other thing that we couldn't do, just because, well, it just didn't. I don't know. But thank you for joining me. If you've been watching on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I should save the game before I further. Yeah, not a lot, Soul. So, I mean, I could start the new area, but I sort of want to do that in a, you know what I mean? In a fresh sort of. I'm looking very blue because that's my desktop right now. There we go. Much better. If you've been watching on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe, and you can follow me at CaptDaf on Twitch and Twitter to get notifications of when my streams go live. Hey, no dropped frames today. Thank you for watching, especially Soul Search and Mr. B, who were here keeping me company during the stream. Always super, super appreciated when people are here that I can talk to and chat to. I know the timing is a bit weird or difficult sometimes. I'm going to go make some lunch because it is 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And lunch is sort of required. Juniper Paws stream will be coming up in an hour or so. So I'll probably be hosting that afterwards. In the meantime, I'm going to, I don't know, make lunch and sort through some more of my magic cards. I've been sorting through some of my magic cards that have just been sort of lying around. I'm like, oh wow, where did this power rare go? It's just been sitting here the whole time. And I'm like, I should probably be doing some more stuff with these, or selling them off to pay my mortgage. I don't know. I've been through a bunch of stuff that's just sitting around in boxes, and it's like, oh yeah, here's, you know, $2,300 worth of magic cards, if I could get people to buy them all at the price that they're advertised. So probably more like 300 if I'm bulk selling everything. It's like, yeah, that's not going to do anything for me. Anyway, where was I up to? Thank you for watching. Until I see people again, drive fast, take chances. Bye.